Well, everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to the Fourth World Prison Series. There's another segment. I'm not going to say what number because it's really adding up and it's getting a lot of interest, and I thank everyone out there. Again, we're talking about prison stories, solitary years, but today we're going to do a little different. I'm going to talk about prison situations out of this country, which I was crazy enough to do when I was crazy. Seems it was a foreign country, and I was out there enjoying myself, doing no good. And I was going from point A to point B, and something happened at a roadblock. My driver, I told him, make sure you didn't have any weapons in the car, and he did. So we got stopped by the military on this back country road in a foreign country, and we were in trouble because a weapon was found, and we were basically in the area where there were guerrillas. You know, guerrillas trying to overtake the then government. So we were brought to a military compound. I didn't speak Spanish. The driver, my interpreter, younger than me at the time, which I was pretty young, and he was very scared. And I said, "What's the situation?" And he says, "Well, we're in trouble. We got found with a weapon. We don't know if we're dealing with the guerrillas in the area, so we're going to be executed." I said, "Say that again?" He says, "Yeah, well, they're talking about executing us." So we were brought to this military compound, usually like you see in a movie, makeshift compound, wooden walls or bamboo walls, and we were thrown in this cell block. It was a cell block, about 6 or 7 cells, made out of stone, and there was just straw on the floor, and they had water running in the back of each cells, and they had a system. They had a tapping system. If you urinated, it was 1 tap. If you defecated, 2 taps, and if you were actually washing, you used the same water because the water flowed constantly. It was 3 taps. Well, I was a little bit schooled, and I know not to deal with the water. Matter of fact, the only way you survive in them countries is by drinking coffee. And also, I was smart to know that any clothes that I wore out of the country, I made sure that I had secret compartments where I would have maybe little diamonds, a little bit of $100 bills rolled up. So I managed to get coffee, not to drink the water. So some time went by, and these people that were going to execute me come morning, I finally bribed them in the middle of the night to make a call, and I got a lawyer, prominent lawyer in the city nearby that I knew, and he came and with this money and gave it to the commandant, the person in charge, and before I know it, I'm in the office drinking, I forget this white liquor they had in this country, very powerful, and getting pat on the back because they were bribed, and the same guys that were going to execute me, the soldiers, were now my friends. So, in foreign countries, incarceration is different. Thank God I didn't do any long time there. It's when I didn't know any better, and I thought the world was mine in a different light, but the world's not anybody's. It belongs to the powers that be, and my powers that be right now are within myself, my soul, and my loved ones who stood with me all those years of incarceration. And again, thank you for viewing the Fourth World Prison segments, and you'll be seeing me again every 4th day at 4 o'clock.